Good morning. It's still morning. Technically, we're not at noon. All right. So I just wanted to hop on here. I'm about to run a couple of errands and it's raining here where I live. So I thought, let me share with my friends a way that before I head out of this house, I've got to do something about these grays. And since it's raining, I'm going to take care, and since I'm putting makeup on, I'm going to make sure it's waterproof. So let me show you some quick tips on how to make sure, if I'm going to put makeup on and it's raining, it better stay on, okay? So I'm going to show you some tips on how to make sure that makeup is going to stay on and how to cover these grays until I take care of it. You're not going to believe how easy this is. So I'm just going to take you through this quick routine, share with my friends. Hey, Allison. I hope y'all had a good Christmas and a happy new year. All right, freshening up my face really quick with Thayer's Witch Hazel. You know that's what I do during the winter time because, I can't wash my face twice. I do it in the evening, of course, to take off any makeup, or even if I haven't worn makeup for the day, I do that really quick. Hey, Maria. I do that really quick. In the morning, I cannot wash my face, as I was saying, because my face is just too dry. So I just go over it real quick with some witch hazel, and that takes off any dead skin cells, any impurities, and it's all natural. So that's done. All right. I always use my One Drop Wonder. Hey, Maria. I got two Marias. Oh, good morning, sunshine. You know that's what I had on my pajamas yesterday. At least I'm out of my pajamas this morning, y'all. Progress, right? All right. Hey, Brenda. All right. One Drop Wonder, really quick, because if I'm going to do skincare, I want it to count. Everywhere, put that on. You don't have to be all fancy, okay? Okay. That's done. Then I'm going to move to my Sotox. House catches on fire. Coming with me, okay? It doesn't matter, I'm going to tell y'all this, what kind of makeup you use. If you want to use pro makeup, if I'm going to do makeup, that's what I'm using, okay? Because I want to make sure that what I put on, really, I know what's in it. I know the ingredients in it, and I know that it's going to be good for my skin, and I know that it's going to look good. Because if I'm going to invest time in putting makeup on, I want it to look good. I want it to perform. I don't wear makeup every day. But when I do, I want to know what I'm putting on my skin. I want to make sure that it's not being absorbed into my pores. It's going to sit on top of my skin and it's going to perform. It's going to last until I'm ready to take it off. And I want to know that when I put it on, what it looks like when I put it on is going to last up to 16 hours and look the exact same. That's why I use what I use. Okay. But nothing is going to look good. I don't care if you're using professional makeup or if you're using dime store makeup. It's not going to look good if your skin doesn't look good. So, the artists that prep their canvas, that's what this is about. Then I'm going to put my moisturizer on. As I said, I have dry skin. And when you age, your skin gets thinner. So you really need to take care of your skin. Know the ingredients of what you're putting on your skin, especially if you have health conditions. And I'm sorry, but depending on where you live, and here in the South, we have the highest incidence of cancer. As a breast cancer survivor, it took that for me to finally research what I was putting on my skin. What you put on your skin gets absorbed into your bloodstream in under 30 seconds. I believe it's exactly 26 seconds if you want to get down to the nitty-gritty. But know what you're putting on your skin, okay? And I can really give you lots of information if you want to know about that. Message me. All right. Then I'm putting on sunscreen. Yep, it's raining outside, but you won't catch me without my sunscreen. And especially because it has chicory root in it. And you see this area down here? I want to keep that nice and tight because I don't want to go under the knife, if you know what I'm saying. But I apply it everywhere. Chicory root lifts and tightens, just like my Sotox. So I'm doing double duty here. All right. And our sunscreen is all natural. It's safe for the environment, safe for the coral reef and everything. That's important in the summer. I'm not going swimming in January, but You know, if I were to go on a cruise, I'd be taking my sunscreen for that. But it lifts and tightens, right? And it has a natural retinol agent in it too. So that's super, super important. Okay, I'm done with that. Now, here's where we get to the good stuff. Here's where we get to the tips. All the skincare is the good stuff, of course, but you've seen me do that before. This is where it gets good. Okay, I always wear mascara when I'm going anywhere. This is it, but you gotta heat it up. So I stick it right here. I have been known to go on a plane and they say, do you have anything, you know, that might be setting off the alarm? And I'm like, oh, that's my pacemaker. Yeah, I'm 52. That's a whole nother story. I have a pacemaker. I died twice. That's a whole nother story we can get into for a day. But I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's my pacemaker. Well, I have been known to leave that there and forget about it. And, you know, they go, oh, okay, ma'am, well, we have to pat you down. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. Routine. I always get patted down when I go to the airport. Luckily, nobody has ever like really done a fantastic pat down and caught me with this mascara here, because, you know, they could like think that girl's trying to carry something on the plane. But it's been okay. But yeah, so I sit down on the plane. I think this was the last time I flew. And I realized when I'm going to put my bag under the seat, OMG, I still have that mascara there. Like, they could have really thought I was trying to carry something on the plane. Nope, just my mascara, because I forget that it's in there and I forgot to do my lashes. Anyway, the whole point of that story is it has fibers in it. It's a one-step fiber mascara, so you want to heat it up, because when you do that and it warms to your body temperature, when you go to put it on your lashes, y'all, it just glides on and it makes your lashes look amazing. So somebody on here that's watching, and there's a lot of y'all here, please remind me right before we're done, girl, you still got that mascara in your bra and you need to do your lashes by the time we finish. Lord, because I will forget. Okay, so I see y'all watching. Y'all say hey. All right, so let's get to this. This is how you're going to keep your makeup on and it's not going to fall off your face if you go out in the rain. Okay, this is the secret. Waterproof concealer. Sweat-proof, waterproof concealer. Once you put it on, it's not going anywhere until you take it off. And then to make doubly sure when we're finished, I'm going to spray on some finishing spray. Y'all, your makeup will last you 16 hours. On a good day, on a rainy day, it does not matter. It's not coming off. And then we're going to cover all of this up, but I'm not going to tell you how. You're just going to have to hang in with me. Hey, Aletta. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Louise. Okay, so here we go. This is my concealer palette. I have colors in here to lighten. I have colors in here to conceal dark circles, which we're going to do. I have colors in here that's going to take care of the redness. And I have colors in here that you could use to highlight, contour. I mean, you name it. This is like my miracle palette, right? Okay. But the first thing that I want to do to show you is, you see this rosacea that I have? I'm working on that. It was much worse than it is now. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the redness away first. Okay. So to do that, green cancels out red. Remember when we learned our color wheel and how that worked? So all I'm doing is I'm just barely tapping my brush in there. I want to get some green on there, and we're going to just take away the red. Just like that. Take away the red. Y'all, and you don't use a lot. A little bit goes a long way, okay? Everybody, it doesn't matter if you have rosacea or not. Everybody's nose tends to be a little more red, right, on your face. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that too right now. You ready? And look, I'm leaning forward because anytime I do a live, I always have my Ricky lighting. I have a Ricky Tall behind me, so I have great lighting. But when I wear a white shirt, it always shows up better. So anytime that I'm trying to show you guys anything with foundation or concealer, I try to wear white so you can get a really good picture, a really good representation of how well this covers. So here we go. We're going to cover the red. Bye, red. Bye, red nose. Rudolph went back to the North Pole, but he left a little something for me on my nose. Okay, and I'm even going to take this up in here because I want to start with a blank canvas. Out, and look, I'm just spreading out. Y'all see how much this is covering. I'm not trying to cover everything. I don't want to look like a mannequin, right? Nobody's skin looks completely flawless. That's not what I'm trying to do. All I'm trying to do is neutralize the redness. And I do have a lot of redness on my face. Okay, so let's go over here and take care of this redness. Oh, Maria, you love. I know, it's good, y'all. It's good. And I don't use a whole lot. I really, really don't. I mean, this is like the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, right? Hey, Caitlin, how are you feeling? I've been watching your journey, girl. You are just so in love. So in love. Maria, the brush is number 5. This was the small, this is basically the small diffuser brush before they came out with the big Papa Daddy, number 17. All right. I just like to use this one to cover, like to conceal, just because I have a little bit better control and because it fits into the smaller well a little bit better. So here I go. And I just kind of spread it out with what I had on my brush. See the redness I have here on my chin? Does it settle in any lines or wrinkles? Brenda, the trick to that is not using a lot of product. I will tell you, y'all know I'm always 100% honest with y'all. As we age, the deeper your lines and wrinkles are, if you use a lot of products, that's the first place it's going to settle. So don't use a lot of products. There are tips. To this. So when you use your foundation, if you're a lady of wisdom, okay, as in anybody over 30 can be a lady of wisdom. If you're over 30, 40, when you start getting those fine lines, like I have them here, put your concealer first and then do your foundation. Make sure your face is moisturized very well, and then dot with put your primer first actually. Put some powder lightly there, and then do your finishing spray, okay? And I will work with you. This foundation is very different from your liquid foundations because those will suck right on into your fine lines and wrinkles. But I will help you. If you're having any issues when you're trying this, takes a little bit of getting used to, but I always use Due Date in my foundation, and that helps a lot. Maria, if the brushes are on sale, you're snagging the brushes. I'm not sure if they are, but go look, girl, because the brush sale was amazing, amazing, amazing. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Sarah. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of this redness right here. Did y'all see how I literally just baby tapped in there twice? And this is what's happening. It's taking it away. Now, because I'm a little older, I'm 52. I like to take it all around my lips because when I wear lipstick, whether I do or I don't, I always go around my lips because as we age, y'all know that feathering that can happen whenever you wear lipstick. This helps stop that. Hey, Charlie. Okay, I'll go all the way around. And if you do circular motion, it helps to get all of that taken care of. Okay, so redness is gone. I'm taking a little bit longer with this live, and I hope you'll be patient with me. If there's something like that you want to skip ahead to, feel free, because when we get up here, I know I have some ladies that are just going to want to get on to see how I take care of the gray. Feel free to do that. Okay, now these under eye circles, you see how I have this baggage that I'm carrying? Okay, let's go ahead and take care of that. Now, you can use the same brush. You don't need a different tool. I'm not going to try to sell you all the brushes that we have, okay? If you want to get more into glam makeup, I can show you how to do that. You'll need different brushes for that. But for the purposes of today and doing waterproof makeup, we're just going to use this as we're taking care of specific areas, okay? So for that, for this dark circle, if you have super dark circles, I want you to get, let me show you the eyeshadow. if you have super, super dark circles, I'm going to show you a color that I want you to get, and it's going to take it completely away. This one right here, it's number 13. You're going to be like, that girl's crazy. But number 13, you're going to dot it under your eyes, then go over it with concealer. That's, I mean, if you have like dark brown, dark black circles under your eyes. But even for this, all I'm going to use is a little bit of concealer, okay? So I'm going to go into my concealer number 3. Again, I'm just dabbing. That's this one, so y'all can kind of get the idea of what color it is, okay? I'm just going to go in there, just dabbing it, and look. Bye. Bye. Let me get the inside corner. And I'm literally just dabbing a little bit on. We don't want a lot. Remember, if you have fine lines and wrinkles there, you don't want a lot. A little goes a long way. Now, look at the difference. And remember, it's all about covering the shadows. So you don't want to like just smear it everywhere. Just tap and cover where the shadows are. And if I have extra, let me show you. I'm going to take and bring it all up here, because as we age, hey, Miss Cindy, as we age, the skin right here on your eyelid is thinner as well. And those veins, you can see that they run on your eyelid. Look, you can see really well over here. I'm going to come up close. You see these veins? They show up and they're more prominent. And by doing this, by putting your waterproof concealer on your eyelids, if you're a fan of eyeshadows, it's going to help those colors that you actually see. It's going to help them show up like as a more true color to what you're actually seeing in your pan. And it's going to help them last longer. And you know when you put eyeshadows on, like sometimes it'll like skip, it looks like it's skipping. You're not going to have that if you prime your eyeshadow, your eyelid actually. So just put a little bit, whatever was left, go ahead and put it on there. Okay, look at the difference. Okay, so I don't want to be lopsided when I'm going out to run my errands. So let's go ahead and do the same thing. Just dab it on. Make sure you get down here where that shadow's falling, and then you can bring it up, okay? All right, and whatever I have extra is going up here to cover those little veins that are showing up. And it's also acting as a primer. And I carry it all the way out here, just so that the color looks the same. All right, now I have a blank canvas, okay? One other trick, let me just throw this in there, this is for free. You see these lines right here, they're called marionette lines. If you wanna make them less noticeable, go ahead and take that concealer number 3 and brush it a little bit like this. It tends to help it blend in a little bit more. You want to go where the shadow falls, if that makes sense. You can dab it if you want. Hey, Fallon. Look, do you see how that helped make it a little less noticeable? So let me do the other side. You can kind of see it as I initially brushed it on. When I'm talking, I smile and it like, hello, there's your cheeks again. But as I initially brushed it on, it kind of helps fade it out a little bit. Okay? All right. So we are completely waterproof concealed. At this point, since it's raining, I am not putting on any foundation. This is it. Okay? So I'm completely waterproof, makeup out. This is it. So all I'm going to do right here is I'm going to take a little bit of my powder. Let me pull it out. Whoop. Grab my brush. And I'm just going to dab it on to help set it. And at this point, you guys, if you don't want to put anything else on, you don't have to. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Kathleen. Okay, go ahead and put on your finishing spray. I use Oil Strike finishing spray. You can use 10 years younger. This is the one I grabbed. I use them both. Okay, so watch. Now, This is a do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. I go kind of crazy with this. Hey, Michelle, I kind of go crazy with the spray. Here's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do a cross and an X, and it will cover your whole face. I just go kind of crazy and I'll spray it everywhere. But I want to make sure that I just now got it in my hairline because I'm about to show you the next trick, okay? These grays have got to go. I just have not taken the time to get my hair dyed. All my wisdom is showing. So you see, I have some wisdom I'm sharing with y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure that we cover that up. All right, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Let me show you how we're gonna cover that up. I cover it with eyeshadow, you guys. All right, depending on your hair color, if you're blonde, redheaded, brunette, dark brown, or jet black, it does not matter. You can cover your grays with eyeshadow. You can do it with mascara. You can do it with brow gel. And then just spray your finishing spray again. It's not going anywhere until you wash your hair, okay? Hey, Yvette. All right, so I'm gonna kind of go and I mix. Y'all, if you've watched me before, I mix and match colors. I do it with blushes, eyeshadow. I do it with all kind of stuff. But we're gonna mix 28 and 27, these two colors down here. This is like my favorite brush for doing this with. Let me tell you the number. It's number 18. This is all I do with this brush. You can see it's got so much brown on here because I've been doing it for days. 28, 27. All right, here we go. Watch it. Say bye-bye, grays. And I just kind of go across and I dab it in. All right, if y'all are enjoying this, you need to let me know in the comments. Y'all gotta let me know if you're amazed by this trick. If you're amazed, y'all gotta let me know if this is something you think you might try or if you're like, this girl's crazy. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit darker because I think 28 is not doing it right now. I think I'm gonna have to go a little bit darker and go with 27. I know that kind of does not make sense, but 27 is darker than 28. I think 27 is La Vida Mocha. If my girls are on here and y'all know it, Brenda, thank you. Hey, Nan. Okay, La Vida Mocha is the jam to cover the grays for me right now. Okay, here we go. Covering it up. Bye, grays. All right. They're going, y'all. And it blends it in. It doesn't look like, oh, that girl is covering her grays. Some of the stuff, I'm just going to say, some of the stuff that you can buy from the store that's like a root touch-up kit, there's so much difference between what your hair looks like from what your roots look like. It's like, oh, sister, now you know you are trying to cover your grays, because that looks like fresh hair color and the rest of it doesn't. It's so different, right? Because you can tell, like, this is faded and this is fresh. You might as well just dye all your hair, okay? Just give it up and bite the bullet and dye your dang hair. So, but to me, this blends it and it looks a little more natural. Brenda, I'm so excited you're gonna try it. Okay. Now see, sometimes I get a little crazy and it gets on my face, and that's okay, because if it does, I'm gonna show you how to fix that too. All right, grays are gone. I need to quit like being obsessed. If it gets on there a little bit, just go back in with your concealer brush that you just used. You still have number 3 concealer on it. Hello. Which is the same color pretty much as your skin tone. And just wipe it away, right? You're done. You're done, done, done. You have fixed your grays. You have evened out your complexion. It's waterproof. You've sprayed it. It's not going anywhere for 16 hours. You've set it with your translucent powder. Girl, you're good to go. Okay. So Let me see what else I can tell you. You don't even have to wear lipstick or nothing. I'm using my trusty lip balm that I told y'all about. Was it yesterday I told y'all about this? It smells, this one smells like eucalyptus. I'm in love with this. My lips are super soft. I mean, for real. The only other thing that I'm gonna do, I cannot leave the house with these pitiful eyebrows that I overplucked in the 80s. Lord, help us all. Do I have any girls on here that graduated high school in the 80s? If you're on here, throw me some hearts because I know that I have some friends that overplucked. Where you at? Where you at? All right, let's see. I have to like look sideways to do this because that's the only way, or I'm gonna end up looking for sure crazy. I'm looking in the mirror behind my phone and I'm drawing in what I don't have anymore because since the hysterectomy, I am telling y'all all my business, all my business. The hair just doesn't grow back, y'all. It doesn't grow back. Okay. So here we go, drawing it in, little baby strokes. Brenda, you my friend, I knew it, I knew it. I just knew it. Okay, so this is how to get you some natural looking brows, y'all. Fast. But the good Lord didn't give it to you. Once you overplucked, he said, thou shalt not have brows anymore. You can get them back. Hey, Brenda, hey, Miss Louise. Happy New Year, y'all. Okay, we're just gonna draw those little babies right back in there. Outline at the top. Draw your tail. When you get older, you lose your tail. I'm just letting you know. And it's gonna come right back in here, fill in at the bottom. You're basically making a little stencil, you guys. Basically making a little stencil and then fill it in. This does not have to be perfect, but brows changed the game. I'm telling you, it takes 10 years off because look. Hello? Bye-bye. Hey, Shelly. Shelly just joined my team. I'm so excited. Shelly just joined all the fun, and I'm so excited to have her in our family. Okay, y'all, stop the madness. All I have on is concealer. Concealer, you guys. We don't even have mascara or nothing on. And my face is not going to fall off when I go out in the rain in a little while. Okay, that's it. Let me just get this other one drawn on. Do y'all have any questions about what we just did? We just concealed what we didn't want people seeing, and we hid the grays with eyeshadow. Do y'all have any questions? Any questions at all about the skincare that we applied? I mean, it couldn't be easier than that, right? If you have dry skin or oily skin, mature skin, sensitive skin, you can ask me your questions and I'll be happy to answer while I'm on here drawing my eyebrows on. Hey, Anna. Ask away and I will be happy to answer your questions. Let me tell you, if you don't want to draw your eyebrows on with a pencil like this, you can use eyebrow gel. You can cover your grays with eyebrow gel or mascara even. There's different colors of eyebrow pencils. So if you're a blonde, there's a lighter one. If you have darker hair than me, there's a darker eyebrow pencil. So you can use a darker color too. This is like a medium one, you guys. So easy. Hey, Miss Carol. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This brow pencil is like, girl, stop. You know, I have an extra one on standby. I cannot be without this. I cannot. I can't go out my house looking with them little funky, spindly little brows. Okay, brows are done. Who was supposed to remind me that I had mascara in my bra? Who was supposed to remind me? I remember today. I remember today. Okay, but I have to have a magnifying mirror because I can't see and I'm likely to poke my eye out. What was that Christmas movie about you'll poke your eye out? Oh, Anna, you too. You feel me, girl. You feel me. All right. If you're catching the replay at this point, you probably think, I don't know about this girl, but hashtag replay for me. Okay, let me give you a tip about mascara. Do you know that, hey, Miss Becky, do you know when you put mascara on that you should take the tip and apply your product straight onto your lashes to get the most product on? Lay it down first, then take your wand sideways and bring it up. If you are just putting it on sideways like this from the beginning, girl, you're going to be there forever to build lashes in length and volume, okay? You want to get, and if you mess up like I just did, don't stress. Let it dry for a second while you're doing your thing, and then come back with a Q-tip. The fibers in this mascara are going to help lengthen and give volume. They're going to make your lashes look like false lashes, really and truly, depending on how many coats you put on. Now, I'm just doing this one coat. If you were like, if it was a date night or if you were, you know, going out somewhere special and you really wanted to look like you had false lashes on, here's another tip. Put your one coat on first, then actually take your eyeshadow, dip your brush in your eyeshadow, not this brush, but a eyeshadow brush, like, I don't know, something like this. Dip your eyeshadow brush in your eyeshadow, put it on your lashes, then go back with another coat of mascara. I mean, you are going to look like you have false lashes on, okay? But we're just running errands today. Like I'm talking, I have to go to Mardell. I'm picking up a couple's devotional. I'm so excited. Josh and I are gonna do that together. Where else did I have to go? Oh, I have to go to CVS. I have to go pick up medicine. I mean, y'all, exciting, huh? An exciting life. Okay, so let's do the other one. Straight on to your lashes with your product. I'm always, y'all, I can put contacts in, but I feel like I'm gonna poke my eye out when I do this. Okay. So really get your product laid onto your lashes. Then go sideways. If y'all are finding value in this, I should have said this earlier. Please hit that button down below and sprinkle the love to your friends and your family so that they can join us next time for all of this fun. I want to make sure that we educate people about skincare especially so that nobody else has to get cancer from their skincare. Have a moment right here. I know for sure that I am doing everything possible to lessen my chances of ever having to go through that again. Breast cancer is prevalent in my family. And my aunts have gone through it. My great aunt went through it. And I love them with all my heart. And we ain't having that anymore. So, okay. Here we go. That trick works, you guys. That trick works. Put your product on first, then go back and spread it out, okay? So let's do our bottom lashes. For the bottom lashes, I pretty much just go sideways, but you can certainly apply the same principle there if you want to make them really, really heavy. I just like more of a light coat on my bottom lashes. And I got a rogue one there. Make him lay down. Okay. So, no questions yet? Okay, if you're catching the replay and you have questions about skincare or waterproof makeup or how to hide your grays, you guys private message me. Or you can comment here, certainly, and I'll be notified. But if you have questions about any of that, any of the things, please let me know and I will be more than happy and excited to help you out. Okay? I'm trying to see if I got any anywhere. Oop, there's some right there. All right. I think we're done. One more spray just for good measure because I don't want any of my grays to shine through. And that's a wrap, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.